Two. Yeah. So for your dip powder removal, you'll want to start off by buffing off all the shine from your top coat. I use my e-file. I think it took me like 2 or 3 minutes, maybe 5. I don't know. I didn't time it to get both of my hands, the top coat shine off there. You can use a buffer block or a nail file. It doesn't matter. Just get the shine off there. If you have really thick boys on, I would suggest to reduce some of the time for soaking, maybe buff and file a little bit more down, just to save some time. Then you'll want to be using 100% acetone. I love this blue onyx because it's already enriched with vitamin E and grapeseed oil. I love it. It's amazing. You can get it at Walmart for like, what, $3? It's perfect. Done, son. Another thing that I do, my secret ingredient, I'm sure a lot of people do this. It's not like it's like a huge secret. But I just buy like these jars of refined coconut oil and I put a teaspoon in there. Maybe a hefty teaspoon in my bag. You'll also need a plastic baggie because you'll want to put your coconut oil and your acetone in here. I've already got that portioned over here on the side. And you can use, you'll want something in the bag to be able to like rub against your nails or whatever. Some people use scouring pads or whatever for like dishes. I don't agree with that. It's really abrasive and I don't think that you should be rubbing your fingernails with it, especially because you can't always, like when you're in there and you're rubbing, you're not looking at it and like rubbing it like that, you know, so you can't tell when you have all the dip powder off, and so you might potentially damage your nail in the process of using one of those. I like to use either paper towels or baby wipes. I'm going to be using baby wipes. I've already went ahead and I made some strips out of them. Another really good thing to use is dryer sheets. I feel like dryer sheets are awesome, except for chunky glitter. When you do dryer sheets and you have chunky glitter on your fingernails, it's gonna like tear and rip and everything, you know. That's when I get out. I have a toddler, and so like she loves brushing her teeth, and so we have so many toothbrushes for her around the house, and so I'm like, hey, well, I'm gonna take one from you. And so that's when I'll get like out a little bitty toddler toothbrush and like get in there and rub it down or whatever. But these are just solids, or this is a shimmer. This is just a solid color. So nothing fancy on having to remove this. You will also need a container. I've already got my hot water in there. And this is just an old Yeti cup that I don't use anymore because I have like 5 of them. And I mean, it's stainless steel. It holds the heat very well. I don't have to go back and like reheat the water or anything like that. And so it's just perfect. I don't use it. I tried to do the rice method once, and like I used like a super thick like Rubbermaid bowl, and it was great. And then like I put the lid on it and I put it up, and then I got it out that second time, and I don't know what happened, but it melted a hole in the side of my Tupperware dish, and it burnt the rice, and it smelled awful. And then I ended up like trying to get it out, and I burnt myself, and I'm just like, nope, I'm not doing that shit again. So I'm gonna stick with what method I like. I tried a lot of methods, and I just keep coming back to this one. So whenever you put the acetone in there, you'll want to put about that much in there. You can kind of see that the coconut oil is already dissolving in there. So I already have the coconut oil in there, and then you'll want to stick it inside your hot water container like so. Fold you up whatever you're using. You can use scouring pads. You do whatever you want to do. I'm just telling you what I do. Just toss it on in there, and I'm not gonna sit here and y'all watch me soak because I feel like that's just not entertaining or whatever. So I will see y'all back here in just a little bit. Oh, that's hot. Sorry. Yeah, make sure it's not too hot. I've seen people that like boil their water. It's like that's not safe. You know, put some in a Tupperware container, microwave it for like 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. Done. Call it a day. Don't damage your skin or potentially damage or burn yourself. It's not worth it. Oh, another thing I do too is, like, you can tell, like, I've sealed my my hand up in the bag, and so that really cuts down on fumes. If you can get the Ziploc baggies or whatever, those are amazing. Oh my god, I love those. But I just came across these the other day cleaning out some drawers. I'm like, hey, look at all these Ziploc bags. I don't have to buy any for a while now, so I'm not gonna be buying any for a while. I guess that's it. So I'm gonna soak off, and then I will come back and I will show you how to do, or show you how I do my cuticle care routine. See you soon. To get my dip powder off, I guess. So I'm gonna be using Diplomatic Nails Take It Off Cuticle Remover. I love this stuff. It's very thin. I do wish it was thicker. That way I didn't have to like keep reapplying it, or just only do a couple nails at a time. You want to put it over your entire nail. I do like 2 nails at a time, and it's just because this stuff dries so quick. So like that kind of sucks about it, but it's not terrible. There. Is that lighting okay? I can't tell. Good enough for moi. So we'll let this sit on there for just a couple of seconds. And then this is the cuticle pusher that I use. It's pretty sharp, and so I really enjoy that. And then I also really enjoy the pointy end of it, because I feel like I can get in there and like the creases and corners and stuff. You'll want to start, if this is your first time like cleaning your cuticles or whatever, you'll want to start kind of low. And it's just because like you have an invisible cuticle that grows over your nail plate, and it's just to protect your body, to protect your fingernails and your hands from any kind of potential bacterial infection that can get up underneath there. Mine aren't terrible, so it's probably not going to be that great. But you'll just want to go through and just make sure, like, just push it back, you know, and it's going to get up all the dead skin that needs to come off anyways. There you go. It doesn't have to be like some super duper long ordeal or anything. You know, just try to get as much of that dead skin off as you can. You don't really ever want to use nippers to cut your cuticle. You can use your nippers to nip off the dead skin that could not be removed by the cuticle remover, but you don't ever actually want to nip your cuticles at all. Like, not only does it suck whenever you nip them and you make yourself bleed, but that can also lead to a bacterial infection as well. All right. Just fiddle around with these for another minute. You're just making sure that you want to get all that extra ickiness off of there, basically. Oh, something dropped. There's no telling. I feel like I'm really shaking my desk right now, so sorry if this is a little shaker. Sorry. See, this isn't that gross. When I do my daughters, my oldest daughter, she doesn't keep her nails on for very long or whatever, but oh my god, her cuticles are horrible. Like, she hates when I clean her cuticles, but she knows that it's a part of the process, and so when she wants her nails done, she knows she has to deal with it. Ew, that one feels a little thick. A little thick. Oh, that's an awesome one. Ew, look, gross. Gross. It's kind of gross. I love it. It's amazing. Like, I probably should have, like, went into dermatology, you know, and then be like, what's that lady's name? Dr. Sandra Lee. Dr. Sandra Lee Pimple Popper. Like, if I could get paid to fucking pop pimples and just, like, look at gross shit all day, that would be amazing. Because I love it. See, look. So, alright, so this right here, I can't get all of that off. Like, I can get some of it because I have, like I said, my cuticle pusher's kind of sharp. So I can get some of that off. Okay, maybe I got it, most of it. All right. Maybe, let's see. Right, still, I'm like trying to look at what I'm doing too. Sorry, I'm not very good at this whole thing. Yeah, so I might have to get my nippers out for this one. Yep. Yeah, that little buddy. And that little thing. Not want to come. Oh, get off of me. Get off my body. Okay, so we'll let this one soak. This one's really ugly looking. Let's see if I can stretch over here to my shiitake and get my nippers. All right, I think that's good enough for me. Good enough for me. All right, I gotta shut up. I gotta stop that because I'm stupid. I'm being stupid. I swear I can't have anything nice. Like, I was really wanting to look for my my little finger rest thing that I got from Liquid Layers. You know, toddlers. I don't have a clue what she's done with it. Hopefully I can find it. That's a big one. Watch there. I don't know why, but I feel like my thumbs are always like the hardest ones. You know, does anybody have like that one finger that is just a bitch to get that cuticle clean? Like, I don't know what it is about my thumbs, but they just do not cooperate. And then I do have this little hangnail right here. Whenever you get done doing your cuticles, what I would do next is, like, I'm not gonna go show you how I would normally do this or whatever, but I would go, after I'm done doing both hands, I would go and wash my hands in the sink with Dawn dish soap. And because you definitely don't want to leave this cuticle remover on. I mean, it's a chemical, you know, so you don't want to leave that on. Here, we'll wipe some of this off and we'll see what it looks like. But yeah, not terrible. Not terrible, not the best. I can see a couple more places that I need to get, but I'm happy with it. And those places, like right around here, that will calm down like once you actually put like cuticle oil and stuff on it. So I guess that's it. Yep, so now I'm gonna do my nails after I wash with Dawn dish soap. Also, after you wash with Dawn dish soap, you'll want to let your fingers dry a little bit too before you start your application. But I guess that's it. Yep. I'm not gonna do an outro this time, so if you guys would please just make sure that you like and subscribe and drop me some comments below of what you guys want to see next. I love you ladies. Bye.